Okay, let's get back to it, shan't we? Hydrate. Yeah, probably need it. Get some water in me. That one's empty. Water! It will be a long stream likely today. We're definitely going for the end for this today. It's all for Leo. Leo wants to see the reaction to the end live. Seeing it YouTube just isn't the same for him, so. Yeah, doesn't he feel special? He's just like, yay, somebody's streaming an extra day just so I can see the live reaction to it all. Yeah, well, we'll sell that later. We'll get with this. Get to hang out also and be like, skibba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba, it's all about motors. Hey kids, who wants to talk about motors? The self-full meme. Man, if I ever replay Persona 4 with the golden version sometime, I am going to so make fun of that all the time. Yeah, I mean, you got the Yakuza on your side, so. Too many witnesses. Dan's gonna get canceled now. Dan's gotta be a good boy or he'll get canceled. Every day for the rest of your life. Pajamas. Yes, hope, faith. The fire that burns everyone else's faith into existence. Yeah, it's not every day your village is, being set for political sabotage and that, Not every day just people get their towns wiped off the face of the earth. Hopefully she did. I mean, we really need some good traps. Because I can't imagine this ending very peacefully. Honestly, I'm going to be amazed if no one dies in this. Like, no one. Like, that will be astounding in its own. But yeah, Kuyu using the Twitch channel point emote thing, like, did remind me, like, since I'm gonna have this unusually long weekend, I do need to sit down and make sure all my scenes and shit are updated and kind of add some new commands with channel points. I've been meaning and wanting to do that. It's just free time has felt kind of and you know, that right now is a good opportunity to do that, so. Like, one thing that kind of hurt that some, too, is the fact that, like, you know, my original plans for Christmas were to try and work on a whole bunch of reviews to actually get ahead of the curve, but then I got involved in a bunch of various projects and then kind of ended up falling behind. Like, right now, I actually still need to get my Monday review video done. The true power of friendship. The burning red ranger. Now what's everyone else's colors? I mean, obviously she has to be burning green ranger. I mean, she's just green everything. I'm invincible. Nothing like government conspiracies in your hometown, am I right, boys? An opportunity to put our lives on the line. I don't imagine this is gonna be easy, though. Because you could clearly tell, like, the last chapter truly inspired her to try something this time. I mean, obviously you do. Also, I love how there was only one time anyone ever mentioned her horns, and then literally no one else has ever brought it up again. It's like, oh well, I guess it's perfectly normal. Moving on, we're live! I just love this song. It's just so angelic. It, like, literally, like, when I do a review for this series, like, I have to, like, do a lot more research on the music. Because something I learned early on is, depending on the version you play of this game, is you may have completely different music. Like, supposedly the Steam version actually has updated it to a newer soundtrack or something. I don't know. It's probably gonna be very annoying to research about. And that's not even talking about the console versions, which, you know, from a Westerner's point of view, is about little to nothing really known about them. I mean, none of the console versions have ever been localized, so... I mean, that's probably a whole different territory. It's going to be even harder to get information about. But really, no one's supposed to know about it. Yeah, it's so cool. Speaking of which, how did you predict you're gonna die in 5 years? I mean, that's the only thing she hasn't really explained, right? Like, so actually, wait, you know, that brings up a good point. How did you guess everyone's deaths, by the way? Yeah, hopefully he brings up something instead of being dead. Ooh. I mean, yeah, it's very possible he could get killed like he normally has. So true, very true. You know, she probably loves that PlayStation series where you protect the character running around in an environment, setting up traps. Like, the newest entry was on the PS3, PS4, and Vita. But, yeah, she would probably dig that. You know, I only have that entry. I don't have any of the older ones which were on... I believe there was one on the PS2 and 2 on the PS1, I believe. I believe they're all expensive now. But they're not gonna likely believe a bunch of children now. I mean, assuming normal, he ain't gonna die until after the festival, and I imagine he's gonna come back before then. And also, why don't we ask, like, some of the Yakuza people to help? I mean, they don't need to know the full details. I mean, she's gonna be the future person who runs the house, so I mean, I'm assuming she has enough sway to be like, hey! I want you to do this, and you to do that, and you stand there. Well, what kind of proof are you gonna get, though? Like, what could you possibly get? The only problem is you gotta make sure she doesn't fall into any traps, because otherwise, you know, it's gonna be, well, a bit of a problem then. And there's totally no dead bodies down now. I mean, isn't it kind of consoling? Like, okay, wait. So either A, they literally all just been lying about dead bodies being down now, or B, that she's just not mentioning the dead bodies down now. These children are way too excited for something that they could all get mortal. I mean, they did get they all literally got mortaled in the last chapter. So I mean, they literally were all executed. Anything else? Any other ideas, possibilities, backdoors? Not those kind. I feel like these are all meant to make you red herring on what scenario happens. Man, just think, some political person is just doing this to make the other side look awful. I guess some things don't change in politics, eh, kids? Yeah, I mean, even though they're not the more violent tactical unit, they're still clearly very well trained. I mean, we saw that at the fucking phone company in the last timeline. They had snipers and shit with night gear and stuff, and they took the coppers out. with no hesitation. Here she goes. She is a clever one. I do worry about her sister sometimes, though. Actually, you know what? Where has her sister been, actually? She's been, like, non-existent in this chapter, actually. Like, is she just in the other town, just minding her own business? Nobody really knows her? It's like, oh yeah, she's a killer, isn't she? Whoop. I think that's the last battle plan I need. Wait, no, I need one more battle plan. One more battle plan! Okay, so what's the plan? What is it? Get on it! One more time. What is it? What about the 2 days? What is it? If you take the manual away, they'll forget the instructions? I mean, it was a pretty long, detailed thing, you know. Oh, that's mean. So something about the manual? I mean, they don't really know much about the manual other than it's supposed to be execution orders, basically. No way. So what you're saying is disprove it? Like, how would we disprove it, though? I mean, the only way to do that would be to disprove it. Oh, wait, no, they do have another option. But if they publicly make it known, they can't hide it. It's always known. But if somehow they can, like, broadcast about it... Oh, okay, the plan is just to wait. But wait, no, wait, but that would mean she would have to die, though. But unless they mean they're gonna fake it. Ooh, what an interesting idea. Fake her dying and then let the time pass? But I have to die. Oh no. Floss metal ladle? Here's a medal of honor, soldier. So my guess is they're gonna have her fake dying and then let time pass and be like, see, nothing happened. Now, you might ask, well, if you fake her dying, they might just then do the execution. But what if they let the time pass and then say she died, like, 50 hours ago, or 60 hours ago? Question is, how you gonna fake a body, though? Ooh. A police report would be kind of hard to, like, be like, no, that didn't happen. Ooh. But that could be queer ending, because, I mean, that's obviously a lie. Hmm. Yeah, because that would be disproving whole theories and shit, too. Oh, deal. Question is, are we gonna set up a fake body or just make it word of mouth? It's a really interesting idea, but I don't think she's just gonna take it laying down, though. She will likely do something extreme. I don't know. Sure, there'll be some holes going on here. And be like, oh no, we gotta make a quick change. Yeah, he's became a wildfire. Hopefully he's pretty quick with his gun now. Cause we seen what he can fucking do. They broke in and executed those 2 cops easy. Pretty good idea, but somebody's job's totally getting fired. I mean, it makes sense, but yeah. I mean, honestly, like, I think the village should, like, fucking take care of him for this kind of sacrifice, though. I mean, that's what I would do. If I was the old hag, I would fucking just welcome him in the village and be like, here, You're welcome. You will get everything you need. Live peacefully with us. See, this is why you don't lie on mortgages and loans and shit. You get stuff paid off. Get paid off, kids. Manipulators! The manipulators! Evil. I mean, and that's fail. Exactly, that's what I've been saying. Just have the whole family take care of it. I mean, this is a huge favor for the village. I agree. I think it's fair. I think it's the least a hag could do. Oh, that's definitely... I imagine things are gonna get pretty exciting after the festival, if not before. Don't. She clearly is involved. She might be a tool, but she is involved. Few months? We don't have months. It's like, I need to know, bro. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, see, what they were saying is that they were using it to funnel money. And yet somehow it got oversighted. You know, that's something I never took into consideration. Why did the mountain dogs actually go along with the plan? That's a really interesting point I never really thought about. In other words, extra funds are paying for their involvement. $1 billion. Wow. So that explains that. Good lord. That's just insanity. Yeah, I never really thought about that. Because, I mean, when you think about it that way, you know, they don't really seem to actually give a shit about Hall. He's never really shown any real interest of being sympathetic towards her cause. I never really thought about that. Like, why did they help her? Because, I mean, it's clear at this point that she's doing it for her own purposes. So it's like, why would she do it? But now it does make sense. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. It's not an easy situation, that's for sure. And still no tips. I mean, unless it gives us like a tip at the end of some kind of grand conclusion or something. Oh no. End of chapter 8. March even closer, and closer, and closer to it all.